Hi, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy birthday to those of you celebrating your special day this week. It's a special week because on Monday there is a Virgo full moon. And of course, Virgo is your seventh house of relationships, one-on-one relationships. This sun-moon opposition in Pisces and Virgo is a perfect reminder that worrying is one of, if not the biggest, time-wasting exercise in life. It's a misuse of your imagination as well. And if you're going to make something up this week, Pisces, make it positive. Since Virgo's tendency to worry and Pisces' love of flights of fancy will be out in full force during the full moon, it's up to you to make both energies work without getting obsessive or compulsively lost in your dreams. Pisces energy is doubled on Sunday, when the moon has its annual but short-lived meet-up with Neptune, the nautical ruler of Pisces. At the highest level, this highly sensitive Sun-Neptune combination can be the muse, stimulating spirituality, healing, and the arts. At the lowest level, a Sun-Neptune conjunction can make it more than easy to overlook the obvious, especially if the obvious is something that scares you or makes you feel uncomfortable in any way. So Pisces, the sun is in your sign. There's a full moon in Virgo. Time to go through your contacts and your friendships. And if there's anything or anyone that leaves you lacking, that you realize you do a lot more for them than they do for you. If you feel as if you're a really good friend in all types of weather conditions and they're only a fair weather friend or a good weather friend, you know that you need to start spending less time on them and their needs and their wants and the things that you might do for them, and do more for the people that will reciprocate and do more for you. There really is nothing worse than having a friend that, for example, asks you to take them to the airport. Now, for most people, unless you live near the airport, it's a big deal driving someone to the airport. You know, you have to pick them up. You have to rearrange everything in your car for the luggage. You have to drive to the airport, and you have to, basically kick them out of the car while the car's, driving, because especially in LAX and JFK, you cannot stop and let people out and say goodbye and all that, because the security is on you like a flash because of all of the, what concerns. And most airports are heavily security and heavily guarded. So really, and then when you turn around and say, can you give me a ride to the airport? And they say, no, can't do it. Even if you give them plenty of time. That's like a sure indicator that someone is a fair weather friend. And, whether or not you want to go there and say, I drove you, I took you, is up to you. But I'm just saying that's a perfect example, I think, of when you know that someone isn't as invested in your friendship as you would like them to be. Have a wonderful week, and I'll speak to you again next week.